Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back. Faz from Planet Faz. I should stop saying Faz from Planet Faz because at this point, everybody should know who I am. It won't be someone else on my stream, should it, really? But I'm here. I hope you can hear me. Ten Hag is here. Hello, Ten Hag. Hope you are well. I am well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let's break down your press conference pre-match Brentford versus Manchester United press conference. It was an interesting one. This one, there were no fireworks. First and foremost, there was no you go and do your research. Go and do your. There was none of that. There was a lot. There's a bit of smile. Not a bit, quite a bit of smiling. There was what else? Uh, you know, as reporters do, they go and ask the same question again. Um, they do all of that malarkey that they do, and Ten Hag, as he does, keeps it small and snappy and everything, and just goes boom straight into it. He goes straight into it. Um, he kept it simple and sharp today, and that was very interesting. There were a couple of interesting questions. Big up United, we are my member, uh, Planet Fast member. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Um, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm going to start having members only calls. So only the members are gonna be able to dial in and speak to me. So if you want to speak to me on the live, I will drop the link in the member group and you'll be able to join and speak to me via that way. So if you want to come on the live and have your say and speak to me, you can become a member. The membership is down below in the link. The membership's also, you know how to get it from the chat, the super chat, and etc. You can become a member that way and you can come on the show. So big up the members. Big up the members. We've been talking all day, discussing lots of different things. But anyways, let's start with shall we start with the Rashford or the Ronaldo situation? I kind of feel like let's start with the Ronaldo situation because that's important. That's immediate, meaning who's gonna start tomorrow. Big up Akshay. Thank you very much for calling me king. You're the king. You lot are the kings and queens, not me. Not me. I do this for you guys. I'm good. I'm good. I'm you know what? I'm feeling slightly better. I'm feeling slightly better today. Because it's game day tomorrow. It's game day tomorrow, and I'm a little bit of course I'm excited. I'm looking forward to watch the game. I'm looking forward to see what Ten Hag does in his second game. It's an exciting time. It's an exciting time, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm hoping to get a W. But let's start, like I said, let's start with the Ronaldo situation. Is Cristiano Ronaldo going to start tomorrow? Yes or no? Yes or no? So I'll make a poll first. I'll make a poll first so you all can get involved. You all can have your say as well. I've put the poll up already. It should be up and running. Does Cristiano Ronaldo, does Mr. CR7 start tomorrow? If you ask me, it's a yes. Hey, thank you for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me. You don't have to join me. There are many other content creators out there, many others who do this stuff. And a lot of them have a lot of high profile stuff, but you people choose to join me. And I'm forever grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. So I remember when I started streaming, there used to be zero people watching. I just talk alone in front of the camera, but it's nice that you people join. And I have members now, which is the craziest thing out of all. When I started the membership, I didn't even think nobody's gonna join. So in times like this that you guys have joined, I really, really appreciate you. But yeah, tomorrow Ronaldo has to start. There is no way he does the false nine again because the facilities aren't there. Bruno and Ericsson false nine, it doesn't work. You saw the way they keep changing, the way they take turns going up and down. They can't, it doesn't work. United, where is the members group? I'm sure I added you to the members group on Twitter. It is on Twitter. So go and check your DMs. It should be on Twitter. The members group is on Twitter for sure. For sure, for sure. Let me just double check. Yeah, you're in it. You are in it. I've just double checked. You are in it. So I think you might have missed it, or you might have not been monitoring your DMs. But yeah, um, look, Ronaldo has to start. We need an out and out striker against Brighton. Brighton, I keep saying Brighton, Brentford. We need an out and out striker to play against Brentford. This man is the one who's going to give us the goals. Um, we cannot be relying on the false nine. You saw the shit show that happened, last game, and we can't afford it. We simply can't afford it. And on top of that, pressure obviously builds, right? As games go on, pressure builds. So we need to be very careful. Yeah, we beat them twice last season, sure, which is a positive thing, sure. People might look at it that way, but Brentford did draw against Leicester 2-2. They're not a joke team. They are definitely not a joke team. Manager's been there a while. Ivan Toney is balling for them. The only kind of missing piece that you could say that they're lacking, that they might suffer from, is Ericsson. Ericsson does not play there anymore. That's the kind of only thing that you could go around and say. But they've got Ivan Toney, who's a creator, who's kind of like a bully, and the team itself is very well gelled. They've got a couple of signings that have come in. We need Ronaldo to be there. We need Ronaldo to be the one leading the team forward. It has to be. Does he play the full game? No, he doesn't play the full game. I do not think Ronaldo plays the full game. What I do think, he plays about 60 minutes. I would like him to play 60 minutes and then come off and let Ahmad or someone else take over. That we've all been doing the lineups and giving our crazy names. That's not going to happen because we want the youngsters to start more often than the senior players, but that's not happening. Now let's move on. So Ronaldo has to start. That's one thing ironed out. This next thing, his starting lineup. Before I get to the rest of the pre-match conference, the starting lineup. If Bruno, okay, Bruno could start. Luke Shaw, if Luke Shaw and McTominay start, this is a problem. This is a big problem. If Luke Shaw and McTominay start, I really don't want to. I really do not want to point them and single them out. But at this point, I am my patience is running. If this is the bottom of my patience, it's like here. It's almost there. I told you it's couple of games left before my patience goes boom, fully. It's almost there. So I need to see Luke Shaw and McTominay out of this squad. I need to see Malacia. I want to see Van der Beek. I want to see Van der Beek and Ericsson partner up. Fred, sometimes, like I say, Fred Chitinho. It depends on the day. It's a 50-50. With McTominay, I don't know. You never it's always the same shit. McTominay every single day. Collar up every single day. No, can't have that. He needs to go. Van der Beek needs to play. Rashford or Garnacho. Interesting. That will be interesting. It's Garnacho in the squad tomorrow. I don't know if he's playing. No, he's not. He should be playing. Yeah, he should be playing. He should be playing tomorrow, or should be in the squad tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I was just checking the other games, the under 23, under 21 game, and everything, but it should be all right. I want to see Garnacho in there. Ghana, Van der Beek, Sancho, obviously. Sancho needs to start kicking in a bit. Last game he was proper quiet. You can't be my winger and be that quiet, Sancho. He was real quiet. He was real quiet. It's almost scary how quiet he was. So Van der Beek, I told I didn't tell Van der Beek, but I said to myself, Van der Beek, in my opinion, has till January. Van der Beek has till January. And before then, I will just watch him. But until January, he's got. After that, if he doesn't perform and kickstart, he can go as well. Serious. He can go as well. In the press conference, oh, sorry, the defense. Obviously, it'll be Maguire and Martinez. Let's be real. We're not getting Bailly or and Lindelof's not in the squad. We're not getting Varane. But then are we? Is he gonna look to have a full change? I'm very excited to see if he does a full change. If it's Bailly and Martinez or Varane and Martinez. Varane and Bailly played against against Halifax in the behind the closed door game. So that's something to look forward to. And they both were solid together. Martinez is probably a likely starter every game. But it's between Varane, Bailly, and Maguire, and Lindelof is out the squad. So let's see. We'll come to find out. If you want to join, become a member down below. Members are going to be able to from now on. I'm going to give unless it's a live call-in show, which I'll be doing. Other than that, it'll be members who'll be able to join, and I'll drop the link in the members group chat shortly. But yeah, let's continue. Rashford. Eric Ten Hag said he's very happy with Rashford. He says he uses this thing where he says he's part of my plan. Part of my plan. So everybody is part of the plan. It seems like. Is Rashford really the part of the plan? Is Rashford really the player to be able to be that left-sided forward for us this season? Rashford, you need to start the season on a high. 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, whatever it is, need to start on a high. I want to see something. He keeps saying he has faith in Rashford. He trusts him. He's in part of the plan. He wants to keep him. Rashford isn't going anywhere. These are the words that Ten Hag used. Rashford isn't going anywhere. He's staying. Rashford's brother, the agent, played a very, very clever / seen it before game. Go and approach another team. Get some interest. It's called drumming up interest. Drum up some interest. Shiny new contract. Here you go. Take your 300 a week, 6-year deal. That's what they'll give him, and I'm not with it. If you ask me, I am not with it. I humbly do not want to see Marcus Rashford in this club anymore, unless he actually manages to do something. He's got, like I said, a couple of games. I give these players a couple of games. If they don't perform within a couple of games, they can go. 100% they can go. He was then asked about the board. Does he have faith in the board? That's a very interesting. He always says, I'm not going to speak about the players that are not in my squad. I'm not going to speak about players that are contractually in another club. I'm not going to speak about them. Now, that is an interesting thing, because he goes on to say he has, I have faith in the board. They ask him, do you think, do you have faith in? He said, yeah, I have faith in the board. But after that, and going off body language, after that, he gets asked, by the end of this window, September 1st, do you think you will have a more rounded squad, better rounded squad? Will you have more quality? That's what the journalist is trying to ask. Do you think you'll have the players you want? Do you think you'll have the players that will make this squad better? AKA Rabiot, Icardi, Morata, God knows who else. Sheshko's gone. Arnautovic is gone. Hakpo is next. Don't know what's happening with that deal. Is he gonna have a better rounded squad? He goes on to say yes. He said yes. This is very important to keep in mind. He thinks that he will have a more better rounded squad by the end of this window. How? I don't know. Few weeks left. Deadline day settings. Again, players will be coming in without a preseason, without having proper league games. Games are being played already. Bare teams are already, settled in with their players. Start of the season is important, and we almost, 1 month after we get in any player that we get. And then look at the timeline, right? 1 month of gameplay, no signing. Then the signing comes on deadline day or whatever. Then they need another 3 weeks or 4 weeks to get fully integrated into the team or somewhat integrated into the team. So all in all, if we have any signing in this period in the next 2 weeks, you won't be looking at them starting until October. You ain't seeing them start properly until October, unless it's a proper, legitimate signing that outperforms McFred, Shaw, whatever position it is. If it is a like for like, meaning the player that's coming in absolutely outperforms the player that we have now, then obviously he starts, aka Martinez, aka Ericsson. Players that are coming in that enhance the team instantly, regardless of integration or not. Then those players will start straight away. Does Hakpo start straight away? Does Rabio start straight away? Who else are we linked with? We're linked with freaking everyone. Savage, that's another one. But we will see. What is interesting is what me and you think what Ten Hag signing is seemingly doesn't seem like a Ten Hag signing. And either me and you do not know Ten Hag football, because Rabio to me is not a Ten Hag signing. But if Ten Hag is wanting him, I'm gonna have to swallow it up and say, okay, let's see. It will come down on the manager at the end. That's what it is. At the end, eventually, it will come down on the manager. United We Are says Rashford has basically been forced onto Ten Hag. Well, so has the whole squad, if you put it that way. United We Are says we just getting linked to all players with 1 year left on their contracts. We really want to pay for players no one wants. Deals, right? Deals. Noah says, Faz, we need Zidane and Charlie to give them a chance for tomorrow's game. I'm hoping Iqbal, gets some minutes. Iqbal is a good player. Savage is not going to play. He played today. Charlie Savage played today against Crystal Palace under 21, so he's not playing in the team tomorrow. MWK360 says, Faz, has Donny ever not performed? They never give him consistent game time. They always put him in different roles or playing 5 minutes in a game. It's unfair. True point. This is a true point. Has Donny actually had continuous game, or has the manager trusted Donny enough for Donny to, perform and for Donny to show us something? Not really. Let's be real. Not really. Not really. Does Donny need a loan? Does he need a loan? I don't know. MWK360 says that's manager talk. Remember, one of the reasons Eric Ten Hag signed was to get Rashford back to his best. Okay, and Benny as well, the striker coach Benny. When they first contacted Ten Hag, that was a requirement. A requirement to get Rashford back up and running. The press conference was very short and snappy. So we don't really have a hell of a lot to dissect, more so than predictions and etc. Really. I've dropped the link in the members group chat. So the members, you can join. The StreamYard link is in the Twitter members group chat. So let's see what happens. My prediction for the game tomorrow, actually. Let's do a poll. Let's quickly do another poll. Win or loss for Manchester United tomorrow. Let's see. Predictions. Boom. Boom. Win, draw, or loss. And you all can have a vote. Majority said that CR7 starts tomorrow, which is interesting. And yeah, let's have a vote. Let's see if we are going to be taking the W. If you think of Brentford, right, and then Manchester United right now, I actually think it'll be a draw. I don't think we win. I think we draw. Safas Reloaded. Walaikum assalam, everyone. That's it. Is that actually, have you made an account based on my name, or was that your name already? That's an interesting one. Marcel has his own fan account. Marcel has his own fan account. So is this not a fan account? I don't like to say fan, but is this someone who has tried to make something funny and Surfers Reloaded? That's a very interesting channel name. Surfers Reloaded. Damn. Okay. I'm good, Josh. Thank you very much. Feeling confident? Absolutely not. Shizzleman Nizzle thinks loss. Okay. Ten Hag. Ten Hag is here. Ten Hag says 5-0. 5-0 Manchester United. That mean five is a bold call. Okay. Another fast. Big up, big up. Zidane Iqbal is 100 times better than McTominay. He has football IQ, whereas McTominay IQ is 0. He is tall and nothing else. This is, I don't want to disrespect McTominay, but this is true. This is true. Zidane Iqbal, the way he moves on and off the ball is beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. Iqbal played against the Halifax game. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know I had access to the Halifax game. And in that game, I was told Iqbal balled out differently. He made the midfield look smooth, looked compact, off the ball movement was good, passing was great, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, will Iqbal have minutes though? That's the question. Ten Hag has said, publicly, he said, if they deserve the chance, they will get the chance. If I think they are good enough, then they will start, they will play. That's the most important thing. And will he trust the youngers? I mean, it'll be interesting. I know Hannibal is going to go on loan. So that's one kind of good sign that he's thinking, okay, let's send these players on loan. So next year they can come back a little bit stronger and fuller and develop their game a bit more. With Zidane, though, he's registered them in the squad. So he clearly believes that this player will get minutes. But this Frankie de Jong situation is where everything kind of comes back to. It always comes back to the Frankie de Jong situation. Always. Because without Frankie, it isn't it isn't gonna, what's the word? We're not going anywhere without Frankie. Let's be real. Frankie's that key pivotal player and that pivotal position that we need reinforcements in. Without that, it's gonna be very, very, very difficult to go and do any form of damage in this league this season. Very, very difficult. United VR says, I've seen Zidane play live in the youth, so I'm saying from my eyes, yes. I'm glad. I'm glad you have, because I have too. I've seen Zidane many of times. Many, many of times. He's a humble kid as well. Very humble kid. His family is active on Twitter, though. I've noticed his mom and whatever, they're active on Twitter, meaning they're always tweeting and stuff on Twitter. So I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Noah says excitement. Yes, yes, yes to winning. I'm guessing. Noah says, Faz, if you were ETH, what would you do with the starting lineup? Starting 11. Well, if you ask me what I would do, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Marin, big up, I see you. That is an interesting one because I can't come into a club. This is weird, me thinking like I'm Ten Hag. I can't come into a club and start stripping everything and whatever. It's too bold of a move and too much of a hoo-ha, and players getting disrupted and players that I want to keep might feel awkward. So the first thing is I would look to move some players on. And the weirdest thing is 4 players have already been moved on. They've already been moved on. Obviously bringing in signings. But with the starting 11, Frankie, if I've identified Frankie as the main and priority signing, my hands are tied with the starting 11. Very, very tied. I have assets, aka Rashford, that prices at the bottom. Assets like Luke Shaw, Phil Jones, McFred, Fred, I want to count out, McTominay, Dallo, De Gea. I have assets that I need to improve massively and dramatically. So I think I'll just take it one bit at a time, because Um, these players firstly need to fight for their position. That's one of the things that we've struggled with, is the players don't fight for their position. Rashford doesn't fight for his position with Elanga and Garnacho. He doesn't. He knows he's going to start. So when he starts fighting for his position, and I think we'll see a different side of him. I really do. Until then, I don't know. I'm not sure. So with the starting 11, I don't know. I'd look to sell some players, but certain players, I'd definitely bring in a lot more players than what we've had now. 3 players is definitely not enough. 6, 7 would have been ideal. 6 or 7 players would have been fantastic for Ten Hag by now, anyways. By now, 5 signings and then another 2 coming later on, towards the end of the window. That would have been brilliant. Absolutely perfect window. 5 proper signings as well, not like hoo-ha signings, because we can have 5 signings now, but some of them might be hoo-ha signings. And then come January, you'll hear me screaming and shouting down this mic saying, I told you. And you lot know me on Twitter how I am. I go back to my own tweets and start quoting them. I told you. So I hope that doesn't happen. Josh says, I think we find out tomorrow Frankie de Jong is staying or leaving in Barca. Well, our Barca analyst and our in-house Barca journalist and guru and mastermind is here, Marin. Frankie Saga will go down until August 31st. So there is your answer, Josh. This is our Barca analyst, in-house Barca analyst. Marin is a lifelong Barcelona supporter who knows a lot about Barcelona, if not everything, and also about the Barca business, the shady business that Barcelona do. Marin knows it all. So there you go. If Marin says it at this point, I believe him, because whatever these lot have been saying have been coming true. Let's be real. It's been coming true. So Fast says, I've watched UV and just came across your channel. Big up. Thank you for coming across. I appreciate you. I'm on UV tomorrow. So catch me on United View tomorrow as well. I will be there. Excitement says, let's go, boys. Yeah, big up. How's Greenwood case going? Going nowhere. Going to the oblivion. This kid's case is going to the oblivion. No idea what the hell is going on with that case. If anything's gonna come out of it, if we're gonna hear that he's guilty, whatever, I don't understand. I think Zidane is ready. He looks like he can play multiple positions too. I don't think he's ready. He's good, but he's not ready. Let's not rush it. Let us not rush it. Fast, the saying about ETH, the clubs in the mud, regardless of who is in the dugout. Yeah, sure. But if the board actually pull off Frankie, that'll be very interesting. Very, very interesting. They just registered the players. Now they will focus on going on outgoing transfers. Still a few to be made. Chelsea, Aubameyang, Frankie de Jong. Here we go. I'm telling you. Here we go. I need to find my own catchphrase. Bunch of bollocks. That's my catchphrase. My hands are tied too. Dave, your thought on the attack depth. I tell you what, very, very interesting question. Before this stream, about a couple of hours ago, I was driving around and I was thinking, you know what? I was listening to something. I was thinking, midfield wise, we got a hell of players in midfield. A lot of players, but attacking wise, do we? Who's competing in that right wing position? Who's competing in that left wing position? Elanga needs a loan. Garnacho, I just can't rely on him. He's a kid. Ahmad, kid. So need some forwards. Next season, we probably see forwards. Next season, as in next window. So I don't know. About this window. Maybe January. Maybe January. But let's see. PSG still after Russia, or they said nah, done. That deal is dead. Done. Big up Josh, one of my members. Big up for watching. Love. Rashford deal is dead. They're not getting him. It will be a mistake buying Rabiot. Ten Hag wants him. Ten Hag gets him. We have to shut up. I swear to God. We have to shut up. Ten Hag wants him. Ten Hag gets him. We have to shut up. I've realized. If Ten Hag now on the press conference, he said Rabiot this, yeah, okay, if Ten Hag wants him really and truly, I need to speak to the We Talk Ajax people. They obviously they have been lifelong Ajax supporters. They know Ten Hag inside out. We need to understand from them, is Rabiot a Ten Hag signing? How so? Because in my eyes, in your eyes, it's not a Ten Hag signing. So how on earth Can that be a Ten Hag signing? I'm be very interested to know. Marin says, "Don't call me a journalist. Half of the journalists on Twitter are not journalists. You are a journalist. You are a journalist. Stop that. Stop it." Uh, United We Are says, issue is the board haven't supplied him with the players he wants. Even Martinez was second choice. Sure, Martinez was second choice, but Martinez is a great player. I don't want to downplay Martinez. Lisandro Martinez, I have a lot of faith in. I don't want to downplay that signing. I really don't. When Man United came calling, he answered the phone and he made it happen. The reason why I think Rabiot, though, in this case, is not a Ten Hag signing, even though I told Dave that, oh, we need to shut up and take it. I think Rabiot, it's not a Ten Hag signing simply because of the timing and his personality. But then has he had conflict? His conflicts were back in 2015, 2012, if I'm not mistaken. So why didn't the board identify Rabiot earlier? Is he a Frankie de Jong backup? Is he number 7 on the list? I don't know. This doesn't add up as much as it needs to add up. It doesn't add up as much as it needs to add up. So I really can't tell. Flame says Ten Hag trusts the squad more than any other fan out here. That's true. Seems like it. Seems like it. Ten Hag is asking me, Ghana number 6 position. What's your thought? Not he did well to get promoted with that team from champ to prem. He proved that he can do it. But can he do it consistently at this level is the question. He played against the Halifax team 30 minutes. Can he did good in that game. He did okay. But can he perform at the highest level for Manchester United? Look at the difference. Ghana to Frankie de Jong. Look at the difference in quality, ability, skill set, tenacity, experience. It's a lot, man. Ghana is a number 6. I don't at this point. This is very, very interesting. You have asked me a very interesting question. Do I trust him? Somewhat. Somewhat. So that's all I can kind of say. Somewhat. Half time, 30 minutes here and there, that type of player. But we need a few more crucial players to make that whole team strong enough, to have a spine strong enough, so we can let the likes of Ghana, Garnacho, Ahmad, Savage come and have a few minutes and feel comfortable in the squad. Because if the squad doesn't perform with the likes of Ghana, with the likes of Savage, with the likes of Iqbal, Ahmad, then fan base are gonna bash them. Fan base will bash them and say these kids are not good enough. They need to leave the club. That's what they will say. But if we have a good, solid spine, and these younger players come in and out and have a couple of minutes in and here and there, have good moments, it helps confidence, which is massive for any player. It helps them integrate into the team going forward. It helps them coming into the next season. You're planning ahead, like Camavinga situation with Real Madrid. I spoke to a Real Madrid fan yesterday for a long period of time at night, and he was saying, look at the way we got Camavinga. Camavinga is Modric is old, Cruz is old. What we doing for the next 2 years, 3 years? Perez has gone and asked Don Carlo, what do you want for the next 2, 3 years? He said, I want Camavinga. Go and get me Camavinga. I want Chouameni. Go and get me Chouameni. And Real Madrid are in talks for Bellingham. They're eyeing up Bellingham. So they're preparing themselves. But Man United, we're not preparing ourselves because we ain't got that midfield. We're thinking that the young players can do the job of a senior player. So put them in. Whereas the senior player is supposed to lead by example. And except for Ronaldo and Sancho being the senior players, except for Martinez and Varane, for me, or David De Gea somewhat, there's no one else really leading that midfield. Bruno ain't leading shit. Ericsson maybe so sometimes, but is he going to play every single game? Let's be real. Is Ericsson going to play every single game? I don't think so. I really, really do not think so. I think with Ericsson, he'll play a couple of games here, a couple of games there. My starting lineup, though, for tomorrow, Rashford, Sancho, Ronaldo. Ericsson, Van der Beek, Fred, Martinez, and Varane. I'd like to say Martinez and Varane. Bai comes on at some point, and David De Gea. That's my starting lineup. I think that will be my starting lineup for Manchester United tomorrow, if it was up to me, and if I'm predicting. United Ria says this is the problem. Last season we got Elanga into the team, and he was thrown into the deep end. Now everyone's saying he's not up to it. We have to be careful how we integrate. Thank you very much. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. We have to be careful of how we're integrating the young players into this squad. Let's look at the poll, by the way. The poll is saying 52% think United are going to win. 24% and 24% split think draw and loss. I think we're going to draw. I really think we're going to draw. I don't think we have the ability to go and win. Fullbacks, I totally forgot the fullbacks, didn't I? Silly me. Dallo and Malacia. Dallo and Malacia. Dallo and Malacia would be my choice if you ask me. But if let me ask this question for the people in the comment section. If Ten Hag starts Shaw, McFred, Bruno, Ericsson, benches Ronaldo, do you think do you think you're gonna start saying this guy doesn't know what he's doing? Because I've seen these comments. I've seen these comments on Twitter. People saying if McFred starts, if Luke Shaw starts, if it's a false nine again, then Ten Hag doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing with these players. I don't think so. Timmy says it's gonna be a loss. Damn. Dave says no way he goes with the same squad. 24 hours. 24 hours. Well, less than 24 hours, we're gonna find out. In less than 24 hours, we are going to find out. But listen, I wanted to keep today short. It's only a press conference chat. I've dropped the link in the members group chat. If anybody last call, if anybody wants to join and have a conversation and give some input, you can join using the StreamYard link in the members only group. In the members only group. So Ten Hag needs to learn quickly. Man, this is an understatement. This Ten Hag needs to learn real quick. Real quick. Shape Ghana into a player. He's a good player. I've heard this. I've heard people say shape Ghana, mold Ghana into the Frankie De Jong he wants. He wants in that United squad. Ghana has the ability and quality. Kudus says he cannot reward players who down tools in game time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He cannot. He shouldn't. He shouldn't play the players. I swear, he shouldn't do an ollie. He shouldn't do an ollie. Let's see though. Let's see. This like pull your seatbelt on. I said it. I tweeted it. It's going to be a long season. Long season. Second game of the season. Brentford versus Manchester United. Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? Are we going to lose? Are we going to draw? I think we're going to draw. 1-1. Minimum 4 changes. Last week's team. Interesting. Let me know which 4 changes you want. AMG says, I just hope he knows what he's doing if he starts that team. Boy, if he starts that team again. Oh, can you imagine McFred, Shaw, Dallo? Oh my days. Damn. Timmy's had it. He thinks we're going to lose. We need transfers. That's right. We do. But yeah, anyways, thank you everyone for joining. Big up to everyone. Stefan says questions are flying in. What do you think Ten Hag's objectives for this season? Top 4. Top 4 is a very big expectation. Top 4 is a very big expectation. You know why? Because he has a 3 million euro clause in as a bonus clause in his contract. If he makes top 4, he gets 3 million euros. Top 4. Upskill some players. That's for sure. Upskill some players. Make something with the likes of Scott McTominay, Fred, Dallo, Shaw, Rashford, so that next season we can sell some. I think one of his objectives will be to give the youth some minutes. I don't know if the board is set that out as an objective, but maybe so. But there are quality players in there that need to be coached and nurtured and brought in, bit by bit. So let's see. I think that's one of the objectives he has. Um, and just overall, just improving the squad as a whole, improving the relationship between the manager and the fan base and the board and the fan base. These things are important as well. So yeah, let's see. I do think though, when Ten Hag loans any players out, I would love for Ten Hag to, and I'm sure he is. I'm hoping he is, um, giving the lonely club instructions on how he wants the player to develop. So Ethan Ladd was offered to Watford, but Watford said Ethan won't get enough minutes. So well, don't loan him then. Don't take him. I want to loan up my player, and I want to loan him to a club where he is developed in a certain way that I want him to be developed. If you cannot do that, you're not the club for me. There are other clubs out there. You are not the club for me. There are other clubs out there. So I think that's what really needs to happen. That's what really needs to happen. Big up Kyle, big up the chat as well, big up everyone. Um we are not getting fifth. Oh Lord, Timmy has no hope. No hope. But yeah, those are the things that I think are the objectives of Ten Hag this season anyways. But yeah, let's wrap this up. Keep it under an hour because you don't know once I start talking, I can go on for 3 hours. Memberships are now open. If you want to become a member, you can join using the membership link below. It is a small fee of £1.99 a month. I'll be doing members only chat, members only call in. So, for example, today, if the members wanted to join, they could have. The link is in the group chat. The group chat is kicking and live. I will also do some members only merch and giveaway. So I'll connect with you on the group chat and I'll look to get it sent out or get it done. um Also behind the scenes, I'll do some behind the scenes stuff, meaning instant post match reaction, and I mean instant. So the moment the full time whistle goes, I'll be posting, instant match reactions, whatever for the members. So yeah, there'll be lots and lots of stuff for the members coming. So big up the members that have joined so far. You can join the membership using the link below. And that's it, really. Lots of comments flying in. Great show. Thank you very much. Stephen, thank you very, very much. Hassano says, hey, Faz, big up to you. Kampala, big up, live from Kampala. Live from Kampala. That's sick. I've got people watching from all across the globe. I really want to see player Man United work hard by heart. I understand. You want them to play with all their passion. Right now, we need to sign the RB, LM, and a CDM. CDM, in if you go in order, CDM, LW, and then an RB. That's what I would say. But then the left winger, the left forward, and the right back is kind of same priority. But I don't know. Would the right back come um ahead of the left winger? That's an interesting one, because if Rashford starts kicking, we are. If Rashford, God, I have to make a prayer every time I say Rashford's name. I have to make a prayer, because if this kid starts kicking again, man, I want to fall in love with him again. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you for joining. Take it easy. United View tomorrow. Watch along. You can join in. You can watch me on United View. The link will be up tomorrow at some point, and then the instant live